This fluffy and delicious milky donut is made just the way you like it, and for this recipe you need 500 grams of flour, 120 grams sugar, 50 grams butter, 1 tablespoon yeast, 1 teaspoon flavor. To start, you have to sieve your flour to make sure that you remove every residue or crumbs from the flour so that you can have a very smooth dough. After sieving the flour, you go ahead and sieve all your dry ingredients like the sugar, the yeast, and then you will add your vanilla flavor or any flavor of your choice, and then you add your butter, you add your egg to it, and then you add your 1 cup of lukewarm water to it. Then you start mixing. Like I'm going to be using this hand mixer, and I'll be doing this for 10 to 15 minutes to get a very sticky dough. If you're using your hand, you can knead the dough for about 20 to 25 minutes and you will be able to get the perfect consistency. So I'm just going to cover this dough to let it proof a little before I go ahead and start cutting it into bits. So I'm just going to knead the dough with my hands for a little bit before I go ahead and start cutting. So after cutting, I'm going to be measuring it with a scale to make sure that I'm able to get 85 grams each of the dough. You can use 75 grams, you can use 80, 85, 90, but me, for this recipe, I want to use 85 grams. So that is what I'm trying to get with my scale. So I was able to get 85 grams each of this dough. So I'm just going to cover it up so it doesn't dry up while I go ahead and cut my parchment paper that I'm going to be using for this recipe. So I cut my parchment paper into rectangular shape, and then I'm just going to spray some flowers on top of the paper so the dough does not stick to the parchment paper. And then so I'm going to try to cover up all the loose ends in this dough. I'm going to try to make it as round as possible and then make it covered up so that there are no loose ends in this dough, so that when I'm frying it does not open up. So I'm going to use margarine butter to try to make it smooth and round as much as possible to prevent it from opening up when I'm frying. in a pan, I'm going to be adding enough oil for me to be able to deep fry my donuts. And then I'm going to be putting in some flour in the oil to see if it is hot enough so I can start putting my donuts inside the oil. And that is just what I'm going to be doing. And I'm frying on medium heat so it doesn't get burnt. So this donut is ready, and I'm going to be removing it from the heat. You know, it is so beautiful. Once you have achieved this golden brown color, you can remove it from the heat. So after frying, I'll let my donut cool down for a bit. Then I'm going to start, rubbing it off on my powdered milk. Just make sure that the milk is able to cover the donut. So this is Sonia's Space, and I would like you to like this video and subscribe to my channel, and God bless you as you do. So after covering the donuts with my powdered milk, I'm going to be putting holes in the middle of my donut, as you can see, so that I can be able to fill it up with the milk filling. And that is exactly what I'm going to do now. Just going to pour in my milk filling inside my donuts, So this is what my donut looks like. It is so beautiful, delicious and fluffy. So please like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my next one. Bye bye. Have a nice day and God bless.